you're up late for a reason, and thank you so much for being here. You know, it's been said that she was the real soul of the legendary girl group, the Supremes, and her gritty style and earthy sexuality helped cement 12 #1 songs and an induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She got a great second autobiography called Supreme Faith. Here's Mary Wilson. That's a famous hand gesture right there, too.
Yeah, stop. In the name of love.
Who came up with all those? Because the moves, the Supremes' moves are just so original. Who came up with, like, stop in the name of love?
Well, it's like this, though.
Yeah.
You have to
kind of.
Yes, right. Actually, all of our moves were choreographed by Charlie Atkins. And Charlie Atkins is a man who taught most of the groups at Motown, like the Four Tops, the Temptations, the Gladys Knight and the Pips, and he did all the choreography for us.
Well, Mary, you still do some of that stuff when you're out there?
Oh, well, I'm touring like 10 to 11 months out of every year, and yes, I still do the Baby Loves and the Reflections and all those steps.
Do you still have a home in Detroit?
No, I don't. I moved here in L.A. back in 1968. But in fact, I was just back in Detroit, and they had a little high school reunion for me because, and so I got a chance to see all my.
Oh, that must have been great.
Oh, I got a chance to see some of the guys who were on the football team and some of the cheerleaders, and they were like really.
But they had to come up to you and say, "You haven't aged."
I'm sorry.
No. There's always somebody who the genetics kick in a little bit earlier than everybody else. It's like,
hey, I'm Johnny Sparrow.
Don't you remember me?
Yeah. So it is that way, though.
It's true.
But
anyway.
You're so well preserved. And,
Thank you.
Is it that bottled water you drink, Mary?
No, it was that Supreme bread we used to endorse back in No, I guess genetically I'm, you know, what can I say?
I wanted to ask you because you would be the authority. Supremes, let's say the Supremes are the #1 girl group. In your opinion, Mary, who was the next best? Or who was the best?
Oh, that's not fair. Oh, I grew up.
Well, then who are some of your favorites?
Okay, I like that.
List 3 or 4 favorites.
I grew up listening to the Shirelles, and I mean, I always thought that I was Shirley. Will you still love me tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, we have great groups like the Emotions, and also the Pointer Sisters are definitely my favorites.
They've been here.
Yeah, I know.
Ruth, Nita, June, loved it.
Crazy, crazy girls.
So the Supremes broke up. They took Diana Ross out of the Supremes. How did you find out about it? Because I thought that Berry Gordy must have told you first, but I found out that the press was told first, and then you found out about it.
Well, you know, a lot of times there are rumors. Rumors are flying around. The decision may have been made, but I, in fact, did hear about it when I was in England, actually it was. And one of the press said to me, well, you know, how does it feel that Diane's going out on her own and you're...
And you didn't know that?
She is? Well, there had been speculation, but I had not been officially told, no.
Was the idea to have the Supremes still be huge and Diana Ross have her solo career?
I thought that was what was going to happen. I really did. I really thought that after Diane left, I knew we would never be the same as when Diane was with us. I mean, I loved Diane with the group, and it hurt my heart. But once I got to the point of saying and accepting the fact that Diane would leave, I said, well, hey, right on, we'll be able to do that. And we had some records out like Stoned Love.
Oh, yeah.
Floyd, Floyd Joy, Nathan Jones, and Love
Nathan
Child.
Jones was a killer, too.
Nathan Jones is right. Now, my son came home a couple of weeks back, a couple of months back, and said, Mommy, I want you to go out and get me this cassette. And I'm saying, well, you know, what cassette? Because he was really into rap. I'm like, I got to check this out before I let him hear the rap. And so anyway, he said, there's this girl group, and they have out this record called Love Child. And I'm saying, not the love child, right?
Yeah.
He says, what do you mean, the love child? I said, come here. I go to my dusty cabinet where I keep my old Supreme records, pull it out, put it on, and say, now, is this the same love child? He said, yeah, Mommy. He says, you mean you Supremes recorded that? Right on, Mommy, right on.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know.
Didn't know.
He had no idea that we had recorded that song. Nathan Jones was done by Bananarama, is it?
Yes, yes,
right,
out of England.
Yeah, right.
Siobhan, and who was married to Dave Stewart.
I should call him up.
You know, you should. So it was a big surprise to you then, but there was obviously a great moment. What was the best time with the Supremes?
Strangely enough, and this might be strange for some of the people in the audience, but the first time it was back in 1962, and we were on the Motown Review tour. We were on this tour with Marvin Gaye, the Marvelettes,
oh, yes,
Mary Wells, Brenda Holloway. It was the Temptations, Smokey and the Miracles. It was all of the great stars of Motown, and we were all still very, very, you know, young. And in fact, Marvin Gaye wasn't even a star then, and it was just we girls would just sit there and just say, "Wow." Wow, the man was sexy, I tell you.
Marvin was sexy?
Oh, God, yes.
What was sexy about him? What turned you on?
His legs.
No, that's good. It's okay, I'm a doctor. We've discussed this before.
No, he had a very gentle manner, and I think it came through on his songs. But that was, for me, the most wonderful time in our career because we were still all, the money wasn't the incentive. It was like we were just enjoying it, and we were all there together. You cannot get those kind of people on the same stage.
Well, it's all
today.
together in this book, too, because there's steamy love talk about Flip Wilson and Steve McQueen, and
You've read the book?
Listen, I mean, it just sizzles out of the pages. And you've done two, so the first one was a bestseller, Dream Girl.
Yes. Dream Girl.
The only thing that's left is for you, I mean, you've been warming up for us, to take those lungs and belt out one for us, if you don't mind.
Well, you know, before I do, I want you to know that I have just recorded some demos. And so what I've done tonight is because it's you, I brought this one demo that I recorded, and I want to sing that for you. But it's a demo, it's rough and all that. My manager's going to shop it for a deal.
Mary, are you kidding?
So this is Rick's, this is
Oh, is this the one, this
no,
one?
but this is not the first one. That's the second one I'll do. That's a demo. This one is it's a surprise. Let me surprise you on this one.
I love it. Can we bring her on? Mary Wilson, for the first time. Please, come on up here. Yes. This is it.
Hey! All right, y'all. A hot summer night. Hey! I feel like a cat. Whoa, I got to find my baby yet. I need you to soothe my head. Whoa, I turn my blue heart to red. Hey, come on, y'all. Hey, doctor, doctor, oh, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Your pill's gonna kill my ear. I got a bad case of loving you. Oh, yeah. All right. Woo. Hit it. Ow. A pretty face don't make no pretty heart. Whoa, I love it. Right from the very start. You know what? You think you're cute, and you say you're shy. You know what, Daddy? I know you ain't that kind of guy. Hey, doctor, oh, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. Your pill's gonna kill my ears. I got a bad case of loving you. Ooh. Go on, Rick, get that guitar. Yeah. Hey. Oh. Woo. Do it, Rick. You say you like it tough. You like it on top. But tell me, Daddy, are you gonna stop?
Wait a minute. That is no demo. That is a hit. Oh, yes. Woo! Steam coming up from... Mary Wilson is back, and oh, you're gonna love this. This is the one she was talking about. Ooh, ooh, child. Mary!
Child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Someday we'll put it together and we'll get it undone. Someday when your head's much lighter. Someday, yeah, we'll walk in the rays of a beautiful sun. Someday when the world's much brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Someday we'll put it together and we'll get it undone. Someday it's much lighter. Someday we'll walk in the rays of a beautiful sun. Someday the world's much brighter. La 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 la. La 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 la. Someday we'll put it together and we'll get it undone. Someday when the head's much lighter. Hey, someday we'll walk in the rays of a beautiful sun, y'all. Someday when the world's much brighter. Oh, baby. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter, yes. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter right now. Just you wait and see. Gonna be right now. It's gonna be alright. Right now. It's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Just you wait and see. Come on, go with me. You just keep on hanging on. It's gonna get better before too long. Hey, I said right now, baby. You just keep on hanging on. It's gonna get better before too long. Right now, baby.
Pardon me,
Remember, every time you breathe out,